Hello, Vishal.
I will,
Can you hear me? Am I audible?
yes, ma'am, you are audible. I can hear you.
Okay. All right. Vishal, we are meeting for the first time. Can you introduce yourself? What do you do and where are you from?
Yes, ma'am. I am from Haryana, and by profession, I am a railway employee.
Okay. Can you repeat? Actually, the audio is not clear enough. Vishal, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, right now I can hear you. I am from Haryana, and I am working in railway sector.
Okay. So, I think there is some problem with the voice because voice is not clear enough. But anyways, okay. I just got that you are from Haryana. Okay. Fine. So
By,
Vishal,
by profession, I am a railway employee. I work here as a technician.
okay, you work here as a technician
It's in railway department, ma'am. Indian Railways.
in the railways.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you have an earphone or headphone, any such thing at present?
I am using my words only.
Okay, okay. All right, fine. So, Vishal, I think you know you have attended a whole a lot of sessions at English Yaari. So I want to know that what is the basic objective of learning this language? That why do you want to improve your spoken English?
First reason, I learned this language for my children
Okay, all right, all right.
and for my personal growth I there, for personal development.
Mhm. Oh, wonderful. So today's topic is quite an interesting one, and before discussion, like I want to know from you that like as a kid we have a different sort of a personality. When we were young, when we were kid, we had a different kind of personality. Some children are very shy, some children are very naughty or outspoken, and then when we grow up, when we become adult, our personality changes a lot. So, do you think that your personality has changed from like what you were as a child or what you are now as an adult, or do you think that it is same, exactly same as you were a kid, or like you have experienced a lot of changes?
And there is a huge change.
Okay, so you have experienced a lot of changes in yourself.
Right, ma'am, right. I
What all changes can you tell me? Like what kind of a kid you were in your childhood?
in childhood, I was
Like as a child, like how was your personality as a kid?
I was average in my studies, and I was average in sports also. But I was an extrovert person. I tried to make relationship with everyone. So I thought that I have many friends, but now I realize that I have only few friends.
Okay. So, like, you mean to say that you were quite an extrovert in your childhood, and you were fond of playing sports and games in your childhood,
Right?
right? Right. Okay.
Right.
And now, what are the changes do you see in yourself?
In childhood, I thought that what will think about myself. I thought that I was overthinking that time. I thought that everyone is judging me. But right now, I think no one cares. Everyone busy in their own life.
Okay. Uh, Vishal, your voice is, I don't know, like, what is the problem, but I am not. Um,
Right now, it's better or not?
yeah, it's See, it is audible, but the thing is that this uh, audio is not clear. Maybe it is echoing or something, which is why I'm not able to hear the words appropriately.
Right now, you can ask me. After that, you can tell me is everything okay or not.
Okay, all right. So you do observe a lot of changes in yourself now, right?
Right, right.
Mm. Okay, all right. So first thing, um, like I'll just ask you a rapid fire question. So, what is more important? Like now you have grown up, you are an adult now, and you have been working. What do you think is more important? Hard work or smart work?
Yes, ma'am. I prefer doing smart work rather than hard work.
So you feel that smart work is more important than hard work, right?
Right, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Uh, were you a naughty child or a well-behaved child?
Okay, in my family, I was a well-behaved child, but in my friend circle, in college life, school life, I was not there.
Okay, all right. So in the family, inside the house, you were a well-behaved child. But when it comes to your social circle, with your friends in the school, you were naughty, right?
Right, right.
Okay.
True.
Did you enjoy studying as a child?
No, ma'am. Right now, I regret it. That I have wasted too much time in friends, in sports, in silly things. After
Mhm.
getting this job, I came to know the importance of education.
Okay. So, like as a child, as a kid, you were not interested in studies. Uh, you developed your interest in studies in later age, like when you grew up at that
But
point, like.
full time, like in 10th grade, that times I thought that school's marks doesn't matter. Your college study will decide your future.
Okay. Um, did you help your parents in their work during your childhood?
Yes, ma'am. I try to help them, but I was busy in my college life, school life, so I had never take holiday for helping them, and they did not allow me that you should take a holiday.
Oh, if you had to describe your 15-year-old self, what would you say? Like how was your image or how was your 15-year-old? Like when you were 15-year-old, how would you describe that kid?
That time I was studying in 10th grade, around 10th grade, and
Yes. Now your
when
voice
that
is. Now I can hear you clearly. Now I can hear you clearly.
okay, ma'am. Oh, that time in my opinion, my friends were more important for me. I spent too much time with my friends in that age because in school time I had to go with my friends. In school, I spent time with them. After schools, we met on our playground. We played there and we spent time. So that time totally I was diverted in sports field, not in study. I was doing average in studies, not excellent.
Okay. So, uh, like when it comes to study, you were just trying to manage to get the marks, but your basic
Right,
focus
right.
was over your friend circle, your sports and games. You were more interested in playing
Yes,
sports and
ma'am.
games, right?
Due to proper guidance, I have wasted too much time
Mm-hmm. Okay, all right. Fine. I
due
think
to lack of proper guidance.
right, right, right. Okay. If I ask you that is your life the same that you imagined when you were in school? Like when you were a kid, you must have imagined how your life would be when you will become an adult. Do you think that it is exactly same or is it completely different?
It's completely different, ma'am.
Okay. What had you imagined? How did you imagine yourself in your matured life?
Like in Indian movies, I thought that in future, whenever I will be settled in my life, I will I will live happily and there will be no problem. But it's
Mhm.
life, every day comes with new problem. And every problem has solution, ma'am.
Right, right. Yes. Mostly children feel that when they will grow up, they will never have any problem. They won't have to take permission. They won't need to seek permission. They will have enough freedom to do whatever they want to. But
Right, 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 ma'am, right. Whenever they want to go, they can go.
yes,
No, nobody is here to limit them.
yes, yes. But now, when we have grown up, now we see a completely different picture. That even though we have become adult, but we cannot do whatever we want to. Right. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. And
Uh,
in my opinion, learning is a lifelong process. I can't say that right now I am 28 years old. I know everything. It's a continuous process. Here are person who are learning in age of 60, 70.
Mhm. Yes, yeah, that is true. That learning is a lifelong process, and nobody can give the guarantee that I have become expert in anything because each and every
Right,
day, knowledge is expanding in whatever skill or whatever field you are. You have to continue learning till the end of your life. So it's something a never-ending process, right?
right, ma'am. Right.
Tell me three things that you have learned with the passing years, like in all these years, three lessons of life which you have learned.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. Time never ever come back. So don't waste your time. So I learned one thing from time. I should not waste my each and every second. It's time is precious. No one
Right.
can replace my times. It's first thing. Right now I know the importance of time. In earlier, I thought that I have time. Right now, it's the age of doing fun and watching movies, listening song, only listening to song. But right now, I know that I have a expiry date, so I don't need to waste my time.
Right.
And second thing is, your family is your real friend. They are your real best wisher.
Right.
They support you in your thick and thin situation. So your
Ultimately, it's your
the family,
family, yes, which will come to your support. uh, Friends, like obviously people do have a lot of friends, and as you said that in your childhood also you were more focused towards your social circle, towards your friends. But in the passing years you have learned that family is one of the most important thing which gives you.
and ma'am, third thing,
Mhm.
okay, I try to stay away from negative person.
Okay,
They
all
will
right.
ruin your life. So
Mhm.
ma'am, these are the three things. Time is
These are
precious and family comes on number one. And stay away from negative
right,
people.
right, right. So staying away from negative people is the third lesson which you have got. So I believe that you must have faced all these situations, and that's how you have learned your lesson. That these are
Yes,
the
yes.
three things which you have learned in the passing.
Right, ma'am, right, right.
Um,
Our life is a excellent teacher.
yes, yes, absolutely. If you have to change one thing about your childhood, then what would it be?
Okay. I would like to continue my study sincerely and I will get, I would like to get my dream job. And
Okay.
these mistakes I already have done, so I did not want to repeat them.
Mhm. So you mean to say that that the time which you had wasted in like instead of studying, you had you know uh, you had engaged, or you have devoted your time to your friends or to your sports and games. You think that you would have studied better. You would have given more time to your studies in order to make your
Right.
career. Right.
Yes, I come from middle class family, so we only have study option. It's change our life. Otherwise, here is no option.
Mm.
And
Right.
here is no miracle. It's happening only, happen in movie only, man. And
Yes.
ma'am, I want to ask you same question.
Yes.
What
Tell
did
me.
you learn from your past? You are mature enough. So which are the three things you have learned from your life?
Okay. I learned a like every day I learn a lesson.
Yes.
It's
No, but
learning.
okay. Top three things if you want to conclude.
I think if I talk of lessons, like first thing which I have learned that we should not take our health for granted. This is one thing which I have learned in recent years, that health is of utmost importance. That if you are healthy, you are able to do anything in your life,
Anything.
right? And the second lesson, I think the one which you said, that staying away from negative people. So that applies to me as well, that in case I get any negative vibe, or if I am like, I try to avoid negativity as much as possible, trying to
Okay.
keep my mind lighter, and uh, thinking in the positive way, just trying to keep myself happy as much as possible. And it's not possible for a person to keep, it's himself or herself happy. So the most important thing is to engage our mind in something productive, that instead of sitting idle, try to engage your mind into something productive, so that you won't have enough, you need not to think much about what people are thinking, or who is doing what. Because we often we pay a lot of attention to the thoughts, that what will society think of, what will my friends think of. It's better that you
Yes,
improvise
ma'am.
yourself, and it's better that you engage your mind into some work or into something productive, right? These are the two things. Three third lesson, I will, yes, I think I also agree that we need to give more importance to our family, which I have felt, that family is the most important thing in your life, and prioritizing family is one of the most important thing which we need to understand. That at present, like, these are the three things which I'm giving more priority. I won't say lessons, but I would say that these are my three priorities. First is health, another is family, and the next is having a positive frame of mind, not having a negative mindset, staying away from all sort of negativity, right? Okay. So yes, we were here in the question. Tell me one thing that has not changed in you even after so many years.
Ma'am, I am straightforward, and since childhood till now, I am straightforward. So sometime I try to talk in a round location manner. So, but one time I will be successful. I talk like in a deceptive way. But after it's my nature, all
Mhm.
second times it comes automatically in my behavior.
Mhm. So you mean to say that you are very straightforward. If you have a doubt, or if you have question, you will directly ask the person. You are not going to divert the topic, or you are not going to beat around the bushes. Rather, you would just focus over the matter, and you will come to the point directly, right?
Right.
Okay. So you don't have any hidden emotions. You would just straightforward. You would say, if you do not like something, so you would just tell that to the person.
Right, ma'am.
Fine. Okay. So this has been there right from your childhood. Like in as a kid also, you were like this, like very straightforward. If you didn't, if you
Right,
do,
ma'am.
if you like something, you will tell that directly. If you do not like something, so you would just give the.
Yes, ma'am. But right now uh, I try to be like social, and
You.
sometimes I keep things in my mind only. So,
Okay. Okay. Or you try to sugarcoat your
but
words.
yes, ma'am. People get offended very soon.
Mm. Yeah, yeah, right. Sometimes, like, we should not be brutally harsh to them, At times we also have to think about others emotions, so if our answer is something very negative, so we need to understand that
Right,
that is
ma'am, right.
not the right time to give the feedback or
Yes,
tell
ma'am.
something true. Right. Okay. Next is, yeah, what would you tell your younger self to not worry about if you meet him now? Imagine that you meet your younger self now. What advice will you give that not to worry about? Is there anything which you have learned in your lessons, like after being mature? You know, in our younger self, we worry about a lot of things, especially at the teenage time. There are a lot of pressure, anxiety, and we get worried about a lot of things. Is there anything which you think that your younger self need not to worry about?
Okay, ma'am. Here are some things, some advice I would like to give my younger one. And first, like, be kind to yourself and others, and it's simply give respect and take respect. And
Right.
focus on your life and focus on learnings, not on result. Enjoy the process and don't expect a quick result. And good things take time, so it's not possible that within every day you can get expected result. Believe in yourself and do your karma only.
Yeah, that's wonderful. That's wonderful.
And ma'am, another thing, like you mentioned that health is your priority. So take care of your health, mental health and physical health, because a healthy mind lives in a healthy body.
Right.
So both are connected. If your physical health is good, so you will do good, extremely well in study. But if you are not mentally fit, physically fit, so how can you imagine that you will get good marks?
Yes, yes, absolutely. That's absolutely true. That and I completely agree with this. That I think most of us in our time, in our teenage time, we were not aware of these things, and that's why, as you said, that we should enjoy the process. We should not wait quickly. Like we should not be ready to get the results. And if the results are not desirable, so we used to get heartbroken. We used to get disappointed. So
Right,
that we have to understand that this is the process of learning, and in the process of learning there will be a lot of attempts which will fail, like you will get failed a number of times, but don't believe in that is the ultimate consequence, or that is the ultimate result. We need to continue trying our best.
right, no, right.
Yes, yes. Okay. I believe that you must have read the note which was given in your PDF note, where there was this paragraph, "Hey little me" to the one I was 15 years ago. Did you read
Yes,
that
ma'am, I read.
paragraph? Mhm.
Yes, I read all notes.
Yes, yes. It's important that you read that, because the lesson or the entire content is really beautiful. That most
Right.
of the time teenagers do not understand the way life leads them, and that's why they become more confused. So, as you said, that giving priority to the health, giving priority to the family members, give respect, and get respect. These are the best things which we can advise to our younger selves. Okay, right. So Vishal, like as I have been listening to you, see, you know how to frame sentences. I do see that. And like you are being able to speak, that is absolutely fine. That you are able to deliver your answers in the right way and with confidence. So your focus is completely over the conversation. You are trying to give your answers at the right way. You just need to work on your non-verbal attributes. Non-verbal attributes means
Okay.
that you have to work on your expressions, uh, uh, like moving your head or
Okay,
tilting your
ma'am.
head, and
Yes, ma'am.
uh,
Yes, no, and finger sign and
yes, yes, hand gestures and keeping a direct eye contact. See, you are doing this. I know, I do understand. Try to give more stress over the areas where you want to focus on, right? Modulation, voice modulation is important. So, if instead of speaking a sentence or two sentences, three sentences with the same tone, try to change, modulate your tone. Understood? Like when we
Understood.
try to give more emphasis to certain things, we give more stress onto those things. So, the up and down of your voice pitch, that is important. Because if you speak at one pitch or one
One
tone,
phrase.
that sounds more like a mechanic or robotic. So that is the importance, that we are human beings, so we should be more expressive in terms of communication, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So you just need to work over these areas. Otherwise, I do see that you speak well, you have the clarity of mind that what you want to convey. Your speech, your sentences are fine. Few grammatical mistakes are there which can be avoided. That is not a big deal. And yes, I would also suggest you that try to aim for improving your vocabulary. Okay.
Definitely,
So,
ma'am.
yes, like suppose if, like, just keep a target that in 1 week you will at least learn one word or two words. And how you will learn that, if you are coming across a new word, suppose a word you came across, it's a new word, try to frame sentences. Write down some sentences using that word in different context. Now, if you have written at least 5 to 7 sentences with that word, that information will get stored in your mind, and next time when you will try to speak up, that word will naturally come to your spoken language. Okay, you don't have to keep
Yes,
a target of learning 4 5 words in a week. Go with one word in a week. If you want to take 2 weeks also, that is also fine, no problem with that.
okay.
But try to improve your vocabulary, the quality of your vocabulary, upgrade the words which you have been using for a very long time. Hmm. All right. So rest is all fine.
Definitely, ma'am.
Good. Okay. All right, Vishal.
Thank
So
you
it was
so much, ma'am.
yeah, wonderful meeting you. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Goodbye.
Okay, ma'am.